Hey man, you ever look into flat earth?
Okay, I just wanted to show you that I got this camera on the block of wood, and where the water is away from my camera. Okay, here I am. I'm not far off this water. Well, I'm actually walking in it. There's the water, but this is all still wet right here in front of me. You can see that it's all mud. So basically, this is where my camera is from the water. And like I said, it's only a few inches off the water. And, you know, even if I take my camera and put it down here, you can see how that horizon looks. I mean, look at even the dirt. And just to let you know that I am filming, I got it zoomed out to that crab trap right here. And you can see that that's 8 times zoom to that crab trap with this camera. But it's not very far off. So, I just wanted to do a little 15-minute video here. Just let it run and see if we can see anything beyond it. I doubt it, only because of the fact of the mirroring effect. Okay, let's just let it run. Okay, I just wanted to show you that I got this camera on the block of wood, and where the water is away from my camera. Okay, here I am. I'm not far off this water. Well, I'm actually walking in it. There's the water, but this is all still wet right here in front of me. You can see that it's all mud. So basically, this is where my camera is from the water. And like I said, it's only a few inches off the water. And, you know, even if I take my camera and put it down here, you can see how that horizon looks. I mean, look at even the dirt. And just to let you know that I am filming, I got it zoomed out to that crab trap right here. And you can see that that's 8 times zoom to that crab trap with this camera. But it's not very far off. So, I just wanted to do a little 15-minute video here. Just let it run and see if we can see anything beyond it. I doubt it, only because of the fact of the mirroring effect. Okay, let's just let it run and go from here. Man, the bugs. My face is full of them. Oh. Actually, I got another place I want to point it to if I can without throwing it all off. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah, my camera's going to get all out of whack. Alright, I'm going to readjust this thing here. Because I'm sure this will give you a good idea of what I'm wanting to do. Okay. Look at that closer to crab trap. That's a good view right there. And if I can zoom in just a little bit more, give you an idea how low I am to the water. We'll get to watch some boats go by, which is cool. Because that wake right there might make it to this shoreline and wash my camera away. So I gotta wait until that wake gets here. Watch this wake. Wow. Angular. Angle. Remember angles when you think about that. The bugs are so bad here, it's terrible. I'm actually gonna try to wipe my face with a alcohol swipe. Man. See if it won't get rid of some of these bugs off my face. Actually, it's a lens wipe. Man, I'm ready to try anything to keep these things off my face. Out of my eyes, mainly. Ooh. Okay, I readjusted my camera out here. As you can see, I'm really low to the water. I'm lower if I get down here with my camera. Okay, this is what I'm looking at, and I'm zoomed out here on this crab trap right here. Okay, so I'm just trying to give you a different perspective and show you how things can block things off at a angular resolution aspect or perspective, if you look at it that way. So again, I'm getting eaten up by bugs, but I just wanted to show my location of my camera. Whew. They don't seem to care about anything. They eat you up no matter what. guess I accidentally hit the button and started it up again. So we'll let you take a look at that, where it's located. And where I'm zoomed out to is this crab trap right here. And you know, you can see the difference of me being up higher. And again, it's like looking across the tabletop. The higher up I go, the more of that tabletop I can see. So just look at it that way. Okay. Again, look at the mirroring. Look at the mirroring effect going on. That's the main issue too. You get all that glare off the water, which causes the water to become a mirror. The water's calm, so it's just mirroring the sky. And it's pretty obvious, people. Just look. Good idea. Yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do some 10-minute time lapses after this video is done. It's got about 4 more minutes left. And what I'm going to do is set my tripod up where this block is. Put my camera back on it. And like I said, my tripod's set at about 21 inches, 23 inches, something like that. It's a little under 2 feet. And I'll set it over this and try to zoom out to the same thing. And then I'll slowly take it up a little higher each time and do like a 10-minute time lapse each time until I get to the 5.5 foot. Let me see, there's this lowest setting, and then I can click up my legs, still at this lowest setting on my tripod. And I'll do a little video to show you the different heights I can put my tripod. It's a pretty cool tripod. It's a Bogan. And it's a 3021 is what it says on it, as far as model number. And I'm going to try to keep the same zoom if I can. It's kind of hard to make sure I keep the same zoom, but I'll try to keep this same zoom. Till my battery goes dead or something. And you know what I'd suggest for people to do is do this same test themselves on a tabletop. You know, especially the longer in the tabletop, or even on a nice flat straight board. I mean, if you get a nice board, you can do this test too. You know, if you get like a 20-foot board, that would be cool. And then place something at the edge of it, and then as you get lower and lower, you'll see the difference. especially if you get a like a white pine or something that could reflect some light. All right, there's a minute and 50 seconds left. And I'm going to keep the block of wood here so I can show you that I'm setting the tripod over it. So I'm as close to it as possible. Alright, I left most of the natural audio on here, but what I wanted to say was as objects get further or are further from you, this mirror seems to be pulling them down and eating the bottom. Also, it's hard to resolve where the edge of that water actually is because of this mirroring effect. It literally does seem to be pulling objects down into the mirror and hiding it within inside of that, like transparent or a ramping up of um, the water. In other words, our eyes are getting redirected up to where we can no longer see the bottom of the boats or the bottom of the objects clearly. And as you've seen, some of the boats that were further in the background seem to vanish. That's not due to curvature, because if you compare these to some of my other videos on a clear, crystal clear day where the visibility was good with no mirroring of the water, you could actually see these boats going farther and farther out there in the distance, still in the water, still pushing up a wake without cutting off the lower hulls of the boats or lower parts of any objects. So again, it's that angular resolution that creates a problem with visibility. All right, thanks for watching.